morning, guys. You're watching Amber in the AM, which of course makes me Amber, and this is everything you need to know to talk sports with the best of them today. The Bronx Bombers closed the door to Yankee Stadium last night with an emotional win over the Orioles 7-3, 85 years after Babe Ruth built that house. The win also prevented the Yanks' elimination from the postseason, at least for the moment. FoxSports.com is reporting that Raiders owner Al Davis will fire head coach Lane Kiffin as early as today, following a 24-23 loss to the Buffalo Bills, in which Oakland allowed 17 points in the final 8 minutes. Kiffin did survive similar reports last week, however, so we'll see. The Eagles' Brian Westbrook left Sunday's 15-6 win over Pittsburgh with pain in his ankle. X-rays came back negative. The star running back will have an MRI today. Apparently, Joey Porter was right with all of last week's trash talking about the Patriots and Matt Castle. As ridiculous as it seemed at the time, the Miami Dolphins, that's right, the Miami Dolphins dominated New England 38-13 thanks to some clever play calling with direct snaps to Ronnie Brown, who accounted for all 5 of the team's touchdowns. Unbelievable. Marion Barber also had a huge game with a career-high 142 yards and a touchdown to lead his Cowboys over the Green Bay Packers 27-16. And it was a close one for the G-Men Sunday, but thanks to an overtime field goal from John Carney that put his Giants over the Cincinnati Bengals 26-23, they're off to their best start in 8 years at 3-0. No Tiger? No problem. The United States took home its first Ryder Cup victory since 1999, besting the Euros after youngster Anthony Kim set the tone with a 5-4 rout of Sergio Garcia early Sunday, his worst ever Ryder Cup loss. On the NASCAR track, Greg Biffle made it back-to-back wins in the chase for the championship Sunday. Biffle and defending Cup champion Jimmy Johnson are both 10 points behind chase leader Carl Edwards. Regular season points leader Kyle Busch had another miserable race, getting knocked out early and dropping to last in the chase field. The Boston Red Sox clinched a tie for the AL wildcard and knocked the Blue Jays from postseason contention with a 3-zip win over Toronto. David Ortiz had a 2-run homer, while Daisuke Matsuzaka remains unbeaten on the road. And a final quick note, this is just fun. Vanderbilt finally got their name in the rankings. The AP Top 25 released yesterday has Vandy number 21. That is the first time in 24 years they've cracked the top 25. I feel good for them. And that, guys, is everything you need to know in the world of sports this morning. If you missed anything here today, you better stop, refresh, and rewatch. I am Amber Wilson. Happy Monday.
So you think you can tackle a pro? There's only one way to find out. Click on fantasy at opensports.com.